Look, all right, guys. I hate scalpers. You hate scalpers. Everybody hates scalpers. All right. We all hate them. They make life hell for kids and teens, families to go out there and easily buy product at any regular store like a Walmart, a Walgreens, a Costco, a Sam's Club, or a few other stores I'm probably not even naming right now. But one thing that really irritates me just as much are the people who point at anybody that has any sealed product whatsoever. Oh, it's a scalper. You have sealed boxes, you're a scalper. You have a sealed collection, you're a scalper. Oh, you held these boxes for 10 years, now you want to sell it? You're a scalper. I must be a scalper. I have tons of sealed stuff that I pre-ordered. Must be a scalper. All right. I think there's a point where some people have just forgot and lost track, or just fell off the mindset of what is a scalper. All right. So let me freshen up your mind a little. Let me put a little spark back in there. Okay. That's a scalper. Someone who sits in front of a vending machine back before there was limitations on them and completely empties out all of its contents in its entirety. These guys who are fighting in front of a vending machine for the product so that they can buy all of the product. Yes, I went to some places in the US and they actually unplugged their machines. Why? Because they were just tired of dealing with this kind of crap. And I don't blame them. I think now, it was weird now. I went there with my son to buy a Pokeball. He didn't want the pack. He wanted the Pokeball. He just wants the ball. Okay. I went over there. We looked. There was one available. We clicked on it. My card didn't go through. It was okay, whatever. I'll go to the card, get another card. It was like a certain amount of time passed, and it was like it hit the next hour. Came back. It wasn't available. Another one was available. It's weird how they have a new setup like that. But I'm glad they implemented it. But still, Giga Scalper, Mega Scalper, okay? These guys found a loophole, and I'm not sure if the picture's fake or real, but I just read the story based on that. So it was a Sam's Club or a Costco, two boxes limit. They found a loophole, bought a bunch of memberships so they could buy a bunch of them. Scalpers, king scalpers, like VMAX mega evolution size scalpers. Yeah, that looks like a chunky Mr. Beast right there. Anyways, yeah, they bought it out and they're very proud of what they did. They know they did. They know what they did. And they're like, oh, we're buying this all out so we can sell it at our store. You are a store that has the ability to get pre-orders from a distributor that other people can't do. So why can't you leave this product alone for the regular customers, for the regular clientele and all that stuff? See, that's the kind of people you should get pissed at. Not this guy over here who was just holding these boxes that he had bought with 2021, 2020, and 5 years later he's deciding to sell them. All right, especially now in this era right here, right? In Sword and Shield, these boxes were plentiful. Your allocations were given at 100%. All the way, I want to say from Battle Styles, from Vivid Voltage when I started to pick up pre-orders, all the way to Lost Origins, I had not gotten a single allocation cut. Not once. These boxes were plentiful. Your pre-orders were fulfilled. A lot of these things you could find on the Pokemon Center. These things were easy to get. And yeah, now they're not anymore. Why? Because they're 5 years freaking old. And this guy's selling them, and he's selling them for like 2,500 plus, I think, which, yeah, it's a bit higher than market. I believe market is, let's take a look, about a little over 2,200. Yeah, so I could say he's a little bit higher on his price. I would hold him if I was him, but he wants to move him for some other things. But the fact is, that's not a scalper, okay? That's an investor, someone who would collect these. He put them in dice protectors. Scalpers don't care about protecting stuff. They just want to buy stuff and move it. Majority of scalpers do not want to sit on product long term because they don't know what's going to happen. Their whole mentality is clean the shelf now, double the price or more, sell it now before maybe another wave comes in and it makes the prices lower, or they decide to overprint it and everything drops to the ground. They can't sell it. They can't risk holding it long term for an unknown future. What could happen? Okay, Pokemon could collapse. They're not in it for the risk. They're in it for the guaranteed reward. The guaranteed reward for a scalper is to buy now, flip it as soon as possible, double, triple your profit, be done. Do it again. All right. People who hold 3, 5, 10 years, these are people who are actually investing in it at that point. Or sometimes there's collectors that hold it for a long time and get rid of their stuff. I have some boxes over here. I'll put it in a picture. Yeah, like you'll see it in somewhere here. Right here. There you go. It's my Sun and Moon ETBs, and I decided, hey, it's about time for me to let go of these. I bought them. I bought them about 5 years ago, Sun and Moon, back when they were way cheaper, and I got rid of them. But that is the whole idea of being an investor and being a collector. Okay, you get to reap the rewards of holding stuff long term, and you hold it because you love it. I love displaying this stuff, but I have to let it go. I don't have as much room for ETBs. I really don't. So I'm gonna collect the stuff that I really want. But you can't get mad at people. You can't get mad at people selling this stuff and then also the price being so high. There's guys on there on his post or sitting there. Why are you? These are only $200 boxes. Why are you overpricing it so much? You're a scalper. These boxes don't go for that much. And there's a bunch of posts, a bunch of comments, remarks. A lot of them got deleted, or they deleted it because people blamed the hell out of them. And a lot of these people were investors and collectors who know the value of this stuff, but these other people they got mad. They're like, if you're not going to sell it for the price that they were meant to be sold for, you're a scalper. No, you could have got these boxes plentiful on the market, on Pokemon Center, on TCG, for way low prices, long time ago. If you are new to the hobby, unfortunately, I could tell you I'm the same thing. I could get mad that, I see X and Y boxes. I saw Phantom Forces and Flashfire. I wanted those ones. So back in the time when I first started, I didn't have enough money. Those boxes were like $2,000 or $3,000, and should I get mad at them? No. So people that come into the hobby now, you're in the same position. You see those boxes that you want, Evolving Skies, but they're $2,000, $3,000 now. That's the same exact position, and that was and this was before the bubble even went off. So you can't get mad at them, and especially you can't get mad if you were collecting during that time when you just took for granted that product was always going to be there, and then got pissed off because you were negligent about picking stuff up in time. And I made that mistake too. Before I saw product, I knew Fusion Strike was gonna go up. I knew Evolving Skies was gonna go up. I knew Chilling Reigns was gonna go up. All of Sword and Shield is gonna go up. Battle Styles, it's gonna go up at some point. Okay, like it's gonna hit. It's gonna be it's gonna hit $400 or $500. Okay, it's going to. But I took for granted that it was always going to be there. And I'm thinking, it's just going to be, I can pick it up whenever I want. And boom, before I knew it, the amount of money that I would have spent on one case is the amount of money you would spend for one box. and then but I can't get mad at anybody, and you guys can't either. So the whole thing is, stop pointing your fingers at everybody and thinking everybody's a scalper because they're holding stuff. It's irritating. It makes you look like an idiot. All right. There are people who are actually scalping out there, and get pissed off at those guys. Get pissed off at the people who are manipulating the market. Get pissed off at the people who are finding loopholes to still buy products that are limited. Get pissed off at the people who bring their friends and family so that they can beat that 2 per person thing. Get pissed off at those guys. Get pissed off at the people who are literally scalping products that are supposed to be within reach for your kids. Not these people who did their pre-orders, have older boxes for sale, and stuff like that. That's all I gotta say. I just had to say that because this post really pissed me off. The way that they treated this guy because he was deciding he was gonna sell his Evolving Skies boxes. I mean, I don't know. Get your heads out of you know where and actually realize what the hell a scalper is, and not an investor and collector and all that stuff. Okay. Take care. Yay! Game 5.